Okay, uh, the NPC gathering nigga here. Full transparency. I'm doing this because I think YouTube. I don't know what they got going on. They might think I'm a bot or something. But to pass the time, I'm gonna talk about my first time shooting a gun, which was today. Shout out my homie. I would not disclose his name, but um, I'm jobless right now, so he paid for it. Shout out my goat, man. You know who you is if you ever find this. Um, but so yeah, today I shot a gun for the first time. It was a Glock 19. That's right. And I'm gonna just talk about the experience for a little bit. So obviously my homie drives me there. I don't know how to drive. That's right. And I'm looking at myself. So if I'm not looking at the fucking camera, I know the camera is here, but I'm just looking at this because it's better for me. I don't know. But okay, so we get there, right? Um, we get there, you know, we get the do the talk to the nigga at the register and all that bullshit. He give us the gun. I'm gonna cut that out. But yeah, the homie, I'm gonna cut his name out. The homie, he buy this fucking this ammo in this gun, right? He pisses, right? We go into the shooting thing, and my dumb ass, when I held the door open, because I was being nice, I was holding the door open for people that was going into the actual range and shit. It was two doors. One of the doors, well, it was the first door you go in, and another door that lead into it as well. Both doors were open, and when they were shooting, you could hear the fucking gunshots, and that shit was loud. That shit was loud, right? So that shit was loud. Um, so then the dude at the register, he like close the door, and I'm already kind of embarrassed. I'm like, damn, that was embarrassing because I'm already nervous as shit. Like I mean, I never shot a gun before, so I'm already nervous as fuck. So okay, that embarrassing situation happened, interaction. So we get in there, right? And then I hear just loud ass bangs, right? Loud ass bangs, a lot of shots. These niggas with like ARs and shit. Professionals, nigga. White niggas, black niggas, right? Um, I was with a white nigga though. Pause. I was with a white nigga. And yeah, so we went to our thing, which was two. And you know, so he done already did this, so he's showing me how to like load the gun and shit. And um how to load the gun and shit. Putting the magazine in the gun, fucking I'm asking him, do we got a safety and shit? But we go and he load his first mag. It's taking him a minute, but he doing it way faster than I am because he got to understand it. He took his shots, and then I went next, and so I try to load this fucking magazine, bro. I'm getting my ass beat by the magazine, right? Cause these bullets, they harder to put in than you would think. That shit is actually kind of difficult. I'm struggling my first time trying to put the bullets in the magazine. So I'm doing it. It's taking me forever. And keep in mind, well, I didn't say this, but we only got an hour. We only got an hour to fucking uh and I mean this for you, YouTube. Hopefully you interested in this. Hopefully you don't think I'm a bot. Cause it's some nigga that think I'm AI. But um yeah, we only got an hour, so I shouldn't spend all day fucking, putting bullets in a magazine. So I do it for a little bit, maybe low key, maybe to like 6 minutes, and then once I got to the end, because I think the more you put in, the harder it get. I asked my homie, I was like, "Yo, can you do it?" He did it, and then we in there. I fucking shit. I pick up. No, we in there. Okay, I get the gun right. Um, I don't want to shoot me or him. So, it's a Glock 19. So once it's empty, he had just taken his shots. It's like the thing at the top is back. I don't know if it's called the slide or whatever it's called, like the slide or whatever. It was like back because he had just did his shots, and I'm trying to figure out how to get it back in place. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Dude, this got like a safety? And it's crazy because the gun didn't even have no bullets in it because it's fucking empty. But you know, you never can be too safe with guns, bro. Niggas die and shit. So, you know, he told me, okay, no, it don't got a safety. It's one of them guns where you got, you know, once you put the mag in, if you push it in hard enough, first of all, it's gonna just go back into place. But let's say you don't do it hard enough, you push it back in, and then on the side of it, it had like this fucking thing that you like push down or up. I forgot. First time shooting, it's not like muscle memory or back. You know, I don't know it like the back of my hand or anything. So, um, yeah, he told me that, and I didn't push it hard enough. And actually, I think he did it for me that first time because we had 50 bullets each, I think. So we shot back and forth. We took turns, right? But so that first time I shot, he put the mag. He basically did everything for me, almost. He put the mag in for me. Gun went back into place and all that shit. And what else? Okay, so I started shooting, and going into it, I expected it to be like the kick to be crazy because I mean, you naturally expect that because I mean it's a gun. Guns do shit to people, kill people, and all that. So I'm like, bro, I do not want to. Well, no, I don't. That's irrelevant. But basically, I'm like, yo, this shit finna kick crazy. I'm a small nigga. I'm not the strongest or biggest nigga. So I'm like, this finna kick like crazy. And you know, I push the trigger, I pull it, and the kick wasn't that bad. I can't. It was actually more manageable than I thought it would be. I can't even compare it to anything, but it's I don't know. It's just like a little pushback. Dead ass. Like it's some pushback that you can't fight really, but it's not enough. I was here at the gun. Like it's a lot of shit. Guns fly out your hand. A lot of shit can happen, right? But it wasn't that bad, right? So you know, the recoil wasn't that bad. It was a Glock 19. I know it's not like a shotgun or like an AR or anything, but still. And then you know, just talking about shit that's different because I'm a gamer. So when I shot the gun, I was expecting, you know, I got the iron sights. I know where the shit is gonna go. No, I don't know where it's gonna go. You take a shot, and sometimes it go where you think it's gonna go as a beginner, and then other times that shit just misses, and you like, bro, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, right? Um, it just missed. But that's something I learned. It's not like Call of Duty or any other game where you just aim and that's where the bullet gonna go. You gotta consider the fact that you shaking. At least if you knew I was shaking, and if you have nerves, or maybe you just got nerves of steel and you won't be nervous your first time. But I was shaking. That's one. Two. I was shaking. That's one. Two. Recoil, kick. You know, the pushback from the gun after you take the shot, right? But I don't got it with me. I threw it away. The look because I had two targets. I threw it away because I was like, I'm just gonna end up hoarding it. I'm never gonna really look at it again. But I say I did pretty good. Like I actually got some headshots, like lip shots, chin, like cheek shots. I got like probably 3 or 4 headshots if we combine in both of the posters. But this the first poster, so or the first target, I guess. And a lot of body shots, right? And it's I don't know, it's cool. It was really cool. But I'll just move on. And I guess you could just say that was me getting comfortable. I mean, I'm inexperienced anyway, but that was my first time for real, for real. And then we had the second target, much more comfortable now because I don't got a feel for it. I actually am able to load the magazine easy because you know it was a lot of shit. Hold your thumb over the bullets that's already in, push them down. It's an experience thing. The magazine, so um, I do that way faster than I did the first time. And my homie didn't have to do it for me. And he also told me I don't have to put all of the bullets in the mag, which is something I started doing at the end too. I stopped putting every bullet in the mag. That was taking forever. And it was harder. It got harder the more you put in. So I actually filled up the magazine myself this time. And then I was able to, well, not really. I was able to put the slide back into place, you know, once the gun was loaded. I actually think no, this what happened. I put the shit in, um, and then the slide went into place because I didn't hit it hard enough for the slide to automatically adjust. Um, but so I fucked that up. So I had to use the thing on the side to get it the slide into place. And you know, um, and I think he told me to like slide the thing back. When thinking back, it was already slid in place. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong. Maybe that's not how it went, but I think he told me to do that. But it was already loaded thinking back because that's why it went into place anyway. The slide already, so there was no reason to slide it back. So really, I shot 49 bullets because I did that shit and my bullet went into the fucking range, and I'm not gonna be a dumbass and walk into the range. So I don't want to get fucking shot. So that I really only shot 49 bullets. I wasn't finna go in there and get that shit, but um, so I guess that was like my sick. Cause I mean, I guess I shot if I had to think about how many times I shot, maybe 4 times with 49 bullets. Cause we were taking turns. We go stop, take turns. That shit. I say about like I shot that time, and I mean I'm more comfortable than the first time, but I'm still getting comfortable. But I say like that third time, I'm loading my shit easy. I'm starting to really appreciate how once you do it and that slide move into play. It's not a slide. That thing at the top you pull. Um, I was getting comfortable like making that go in place. It's so fucking cool because I play a lot of games with guns. So like to actually do it, I feel cool as shit. And I know that's crazy because I'm black, so it's kind of like I'm a young nigga, but it's like I'm not. I'm a nerdy nigga. All right. So um yeah, I slide it in. Pause. I guess maybe not. And then I'm shooting. I'm shooting, and this was my grip. It was like so I do it. I'm holding the gun obviously like this, but I saw people use their other hand to support. I don't have a gun, but it was kind of like that sort of. But I can't explain it. But I saw that that's how people hold their gun. Um, and like I'm comfortable, bro. But like I will say, like my first few shots on my second target were dog shit. They were absolute ass. Like I just felt like I kept missing. Now maybe I wasn't. If I wasn't missing, I definitely wasn't hitting the white part of the fucking thing. Cause it's the white part, which is the person, and then like the colors and shit around it, which is not what you're supposed to be hitting. So I might have been hitting that shit. So I was missing. But it was crazy because like I said, I'm looking through the iron sights and I'm looking at the fucking target. But I'm missing. Right. And I mean, I guess that's pretty much shooting. Like I got comfortable. Um, it felt like bullets went higher than I thought at times. The kick, I don't know. I just adjusted. That shit was fun. Shout out my homie again. Um, but what else? What else am I trying to say? Something else I can say is it was crazy. We didn't, money and shit. Uh, we had the little orange earplug things. They weren't the headset ear, soundproof. The shit to protect your ears, the actual headphone type things. We didn't have them. We just had the plugs. So that shit is loud, bro. That shit like loud as fuck. And then there's some niggas that would just shoot, 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 shoot. You had the nigga that would shoot, shoot, maybe shoot, shoot. That was like me when I was getting used to it. And them guns loud as fuck. Them guns loud as a bitch. So that shit was crazy. I be interacting with my homie, talking to him. We probably talk about how to load the mag or something, and then niggas will stop shooting, obviously, cause they got to load their mags and shit. But then they start back shooting out of nowhere. That shit is a surprise. It's a fucking surprise, bro. And then I was scared my shits might fall out, and then if they fall out, I might lose my hearing. But that was pretty much it. You had the young niggas coming in with their ARPs and shit. You had the old niggas. They were black too, but they seemed more experienced, like not smiling, nothing. I was like, bro, no smiles in the gun range, bro. No smiles, bro. That shit was crazy. I felt so out of place. You had the typical white niggas, a white nigga with his white girlfriend, I think. Um, he had on one of them alligator swamp fucking shirts that be looking like, foresty. I think those people are racist. He might not have been racist. It's just I think of racist when I see that shirt. And then it was some black ladies. I appreciated the diversity because I mean I was with my white homie. You know that my homie is white, but I mean that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. That was a good experience. Homie got me a knife, late birthday present, or just birthday present because I mean I appreciate it. And then we got out of there, man. We got out of there. We looked around for a little bit. They got a lot of guns. Wasn't expecting that. They got like MP5s and shit, like actual ARs, bro. Different colored Glocks and shit. It was definitely an interesting experience. But that was it. And then we went to my homie house for a little bit. Okay. Gun range was sick. I want to go again. I want to shoot bigger stuff. This was mainly for YouTube because them niggas think I'm a bot, I think. So please stop it. All right.